Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal, Van Dweller, and we are back. It's March, and this is the classic Tetris monthly Masters event. Cousin Avi says, yeah, I'm grateful CTWC is 3 months from today. He's like, I don't like classic Tetris monthly. I just can't wait for CTWC. So thank you, Cousin Avi. Appreciate that. But yes, we are back. It is the Masters event for March 2025. I'm pretty darn excited. Cousin Avi, Mega Masters is 1 month away. You know, like, what the heck? You know, hey, you're in this channel. Like, totally. What the heck? Anyway, I kid our good friend Cousin Avi. Thank you so much for being here. Anyway, yes, it's a new month, so it's time to crown a new master. Yeah, it's March. We're here. We had a great month in Faster Masters. It was totally crazy. And I don't know. I just think now we're back to normal Tetris, kind of 1 month regular before we inflict Mega Masters on you. So it is time to start the preliminary brackets here of the Masters event tonight. What we've got for you is the orange bracket. So these are the preliminary brackets, and so that means we've got 2 match streams, you know, a bunch of little 2 match streams. Unfortunately, occasionally there's some part 1 stream, you know, the 1 match streams, because people are like, oh, I don't know, I can only play from 2 a.m. to 2:30 a.m., you know, Kazakhstan time, so, you know, work around me. I'm like, all right. But thankfully, our intrepid schedulers are able to make it happen. We've got a lot of Tetris scheduled already. There's a ton. But tonight, what we're going to have is the bottom half, match 2 and match number 10 that you see right there on your screen. Tetris Ttime and Gwafey, they're going to face off. The 24 and 25 seed. Should be a hotly contested match. The winner will take on former CTM Masters event winner and Stupid Tetris monthly winner, Hydrant Dude, is sort of now playing at Masters a lot more often, which is good to see. You'll live to see it. Okay, so that is what is happening tonight. And just to give you a sense of what is coming up, and let me see, where is my schedule? Here's my schedule. This just takes us through like Saturday, and I don't even know if we've got like everything on there, but there's like stuff on Sunday, there's stuff in the subsequent weeks, Tuesday. This is just what's coming up in, like, I don't know, the next 48 hours. There's a ton. Friday, there's a ton. There's just a lot. So what you need to do is go to the events tab in Discord, go to the live tab. Cousin Avi gifting a sub to viewers. Appreciate that, Cousin Avi. Went out to Colin, so that's pretty good. And 5 more. Cousin Avi, my word, thank goodness. Really appreciate that. Kara's, JR, Mr. Moonstruck, Tetracyclist, and Dagon. I don't know. Okay. You've got subs. So thanks, Cousin Avi, for the 6 subs. Yeah, so those are the upcoming streams. Check the Discord events calendar, the Twitch schedule, or the YouTube live tab for everything's coming up. I think it should all be up to date, unless something's been scheduled in the last 20 minutes. So there's like 13 streams already scheduled for this month, and just a few more to go. So that is that. Let's just give you a sense of where we're at in the top 16, like who made it to the top 16. Gwafey with the Prime sub, appreciate that. 15 months, 7-month streak. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, it's the usual cast of characters in that top 8. Real Bland with the tier 1 sub says Tetris Time. Thank you, Real Bland, for the sub. Alex T's in there. Huff is in there. Good to see Huff kind of making it, you know, kind of starting to play a bit more often. Meme, of course. Neko, Blue Scooty, Allenbot getting into that top 8. So, you know, our schedulers love that. Not having to schedule them early. I'm sure they love that. Dog is in there. Fractal's in there. So another really hype top 8. That is great. Okay. So that is where we stand in that. I don't know. I'm pretty excited about what we're seeing. Let's take a look at our rules so we know what we're even doing. It's not Fasters anymore. It's regular Masters. And it's not Mega Masters, Alex T. It's regular Masters. And what that is is a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play on emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified. Players can use any controllers so long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used, whether mechanical or electronical. Biological turbo only. Cousin Avi with another 5 subs gifted to the channel. They went out to Geo, Cybersmurth, Nima, Medros, and Paw Prince. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Players should not receive any real-time advice and do not pause unless the commentator tells you. Players, we're going to start on level 18. Make sure that your level 39 super kill screen is turned on. We will be using same piece sets. They will be re-rolled in between each game of the match. Points over the traditional max out do count. Best of 5 throughout, and the winner gets absolutely nothing. Sorry, guys, no more prize pool. No, we do have a prize pool, and it currently stands at $0.00. That is a travesty. Oh my God, $0. These players showing up. That's very sad for them. So let's see what we can do to help them out. If you want to contribute to that prize pool, use the Matcherino command on Twitch or YouTube if you're watching live. That should work. And when you do that, the first link should be the one for the Masters event. That'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our partner Matcherino. Top right-hand corner, log in. And then once you're logged in, you can hit that button to contribute. There are codes there. There are coupon codes. There are codes. So let's get those 50 codes like this weekend. I don't want to be, I don't want to be hounding you all month. So let's just get them done. 50 codes. There's 64 people right now. You can all just log in and get them. Okay, and if you're watching after the fact on the YouTube VODs or the Twitch VODs, oh my God, that is going to be scary. If you want to watch, I'm so worried about this whole Twitch highlights situation. We have 1,500 hours and we're allowed 100 hours. So that is bonkers. Anyway, if you're watching after the fact, go to ctm.gg/Matcherino. Would love to see some people after the fact contributing to that prize pool. We've got people already contributing. Thank you so much to Rogue Potato with the 1234 contribution. Thank you so much. We got everybody doing codes, including Hydrant Dude. Hydrant Dude, trying to get ready for a match and has the presence of mind and the appreciation of what we're doing to kick in 25 cents. Probably more. He just wants to, he's going to be getting some of this prize pool, he hopes. But anyway, all right. Thanks for contributing to the prize pool. We'll call out some more contributions and channel support as we get started. Also want to thank those of you supporting us on Patreon. I got to update this slide here. We had a couple more in the last couple of days. So stickers are all packaged up, ready to go out in the morning. Stamps.com, getting a heavy workout. Double Sticker Club and Sticker Club level members. Thank you so much, community level members. Also, I want to thank our Mega Masters supporters, Scott Gray, K9 watching Tetris, and Tacnerus. Masters level supporters, Corporal 381 and Shall Be Satisfied. Bracket sponsors, supporters, Troy Dan, Kim MJ in the window, Rogue Potato, Cackit 91, and Mick Monkey. Cousin Avi with a $20 contribution to the prize pool and an $11 contribution to the prize pool as well. So $31 kicked in by you, $10 kicked in, $12.34 kicked in by Rogue Potato. So thanks for the support. Appreciate that. Keep those claim codes coming. And if you want to support us, give us that kind of regularity that you really want. This thing is funded by viewers, right? That is it. Like, this thing only lasts so long as viewers want it to last. We are 100% viewer supported. So if you want this to continue, if you want us to keep doing, 32 player tournaments, just, awesome high level Tetris, consider helping us out. There are other ways to help us out too. Use the support command on Twitch. I'm not sure if it works on YouTube. Yeah, I think it works on YouTube. And there's all kinds of ways you can donate through PayPal via Stream Elements. There's just a whole bunch of different ways if Patreon is not your thing. And also the merch store, just to let you know, the merch store, since I'm 1 minute ahead of schedule, just to let you know about the merch store. It exists, and you can go there by going to ctm.wtf. There's shirts and mugs and glasses and all hats and all kinds of nonsense over there with Classic Tetris Monthly logos and bears and stupid crap on there. You can also gift. If you're on Twitch, you can gift Twitch viewers merch. So you just go over there and log in, and then like somehow it knows we're live, which is kind of creepy, but yeah, you can do that if you want to. It's a 3-minute now. In the past, it was the default like 30 seconds you have to, or 60 seconds you have to enter. Now you have 3 minutes, so it's a little bit less frantic. So if anybody wants to contribute whatever, then please go on and, you know, do that, or you don't have to, whatever. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm missing something in chat, but anyway, welcome Kip Duran. I said your name. Anyway, that's all the stuff, so let's go ahead and just look at what our players are giving us. Can't really... Let me just line up Gwafey's camera somehow. I've got a dark Gwafey there, and I don't know if I have it off center. I don't know what I have to work with here. Gwafey, there's dark Gwafey. All right. I like it. The dark side versus the light side. This is what we've got. All right, let me just fix this up so this doesn't look totally bonkers. I wasn't even live to play. You were just practicing. Oh, yeah. This is typical planning ahead for our fun players. I mean, this is, you know, this is Tetris. You even had the timestamp. Amazing. All right, cool. Well, I am pretty excited for these two players. So looks like they are doing their warm-ups. I'm just going to refresh them just to make sure that their streams are in sync. Players, make sure your level 39 super kill screen is on. And, you know. And I'm going to go ahead and drop pieces in the chat. 2 matches today. These two people and the winner against Hydrant 2. A legend. Here are the pieces. Players 47 3D 66, 47 3 Delta 66. I like these the early part of the month because even though there's a lot of streams, they're short streams, so I get little breaks here and there. Now, even on Friday, tomorrow, there's so much Tetris. Those are like little short streams. I love it. Yeah, by the way, Crinkle just crushing the schedule like early on. And actually Chiller as well, but you know, Crinkle was like right on it because of time zones, and Crinkle was, I mean, and Chiller was still sleeping. But yeah, I mean, they're both crushing the schedule. Thanks to players for their flexibility. Appreciate that. All right, just waiting for our player to warm up. We did, you know, so we did change our placard. I like our little placard. It's got stars on it. For some reason, I was just feeling in a starry mood, so we changed our little placard. That's fun. We also have a new Mega Masters placard. Where's our Mega Masters one? There's our Mega Masters one too. So it's like gold with crowns. I dig it. Trying to give each of the tournaments their own little symbol, you know? I don't know. Just let Vandy cook, all right? I'm figuring it out. All right, so we just need Tetris time to finish up warm-ups. He's like, oh, I didn't even know I was playing today. I mean, that's it, man. He's getting his max out here. Let him get to 39. We'll let him get to 39. It's fine. Oh, look at that triple. Nice. This is why you should watch the edited versions, guys. All right, the pieces, Tetris time. They're going to be 4-7 3D 66. 4-7 3D 66. And of course, make sure your level 39 super kill screen is on. You'll try. Guys, you gotta, you all gotta, is it Mega Masters? Is not it's regular. When it's Mega Masters, you'll know about it. You will know because it will say Mega Masters. It'll say this, right? It'll say that on the screen. See that? It'll show that. Right now, it's just regular Masters. Mega Masters is in April. All right, I'm just gonna refresh the streams again, I guess, or just to make sure that they're in sync. I don't know if what's happening here. All right. I think we're making progress. We're making progress, guys. In theory, these should be quick streams, but it is CTM, so you know how it is, right? In theory. Oh my God, it's 2 ready players. Let's get them started before they change their minds. Let me quickly check the seed checker. 473D66. Both players are ready. Let's go ahead and get them started. Round 1 to kick off the March Masters event. Tetris time and Gwafey in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And this is the regular Masters event. We just got done with Faster Masters just a few days ago for February. There's no time to rest. We just get right back into it. You guys want to see Tetris every single month. We gotta stop taking months off. Like we took December off? Can't do that anymore. Just, players can't play, then too bad, That's it. You miss a chance at an easy Masters event. So no days off, right? That's what my favorite coach Bill Belichick used to say. And yes, same piece sets is back because we're not in the Fasters format. Nice level 18 starts to ease our way into it. Maybe I could even get through the introductions for these players. And on the left side, seed number 24, Tetris time. Qualifying into the tournament with a 1.2 million. That is an average of the best 2 games played in 1 hour. Tetris time has a PB of 2.43 million. Good for 31st on the overall rank of PBs. Tetris time, longtime member of the classic Tetris community, has played in all of the CTWCs in the gold bracket since 2020. Made it into the top 8 in 2021. Also recently played in Genesis X2 and is a former Challenger Circuit winner, 2-time Challenger Circuit winner. And I believe, someone check me if I'm wrong, wasn't Tetris time seed number 24 last month as well? 205 for Tetris time, 175 for Gwafey. Super chat from Kip Duran. Fun fact, Bill Belichick, like Vandy, spends quite a lot of time with people decades younger than him. That is true, but I keep my distance. I certainly do not have the same kind of relationship with young people that Bill Belichick has. Yeah. 273 here for Tetris time, 223 for Gwafey, who's on the right side, qualified into this tournament with a 1.3. I might have the qualifying scores wrong, actually. I think I have these qualifying scores wrong. They're not up to date on my sheet. But anyway, qualified in at seed number 25 with a PB of 2.04 million. That's good for number 42 on the leaderboard. 270 for Gwafey, 303 for Tetris time. Gwafey is a former future circuit winner back in July of 2024. Also made it to the top 8 in his debut in the Masters event in January. Went out in the earlier rounds last month, but a top 8 in his debut. couple months ago. It was pretty good. Gwafey did play in CTWC 2024 Gold Bracket. Also made it to the top 4 of the Northeast Regional in 2024. 394 for Tetris Ttime. 339 for Gwafey. Just, players with these tongue twister names like Tetris Ttime. I know it's not really that tongue twistery. Tetris for Tetris Ttime, or Ttime, as his name shows in the Discord. Trying to uncover this well. Gwafey with a good flat stack. Long bar goes into column 10 for the Tetris. Tetris is here on level 18, worth 22,800. Feels weird to watch level 18 starts now here in the Masters event. Of course, our faster Masters was a 19 start tournament, over very quickly. And we're back to, hopefully deep Tetris. Gwafey's left side is a mess, but he gets a long bar down that right side to bring this down. I think he probably still could have gotten a bar over to that left, but certainly kind of chancy, even as a roller. Tetris Ttime up a little bit on the board here, trying to bring this down. Still accessible, getting pieces left and right. And Gwafey's board has been worked back down to the bottom. Tetris Ttime fighting here at the top of the board. That's going to be a top out for Tetris Ttime at 440. Gwafey is good in game number 1. Tetris Ttime says that RNG was trash. Yeah, I mean, both players coming in, approaching 19, sub 500. RNG probably not great. All right, Tetris Ttime getting some warm-ups here. I think Tetris Ttime playing a little bit cold here. Possibly might have gotten the day wrong. He's just streaming and found out online. Oh, by the way, you're playing. He's like, wait, what? Oh, this is tomorrow. All right, we're going to get these players some new pieces. It's going to be 6F739B. Players, you can take, a moment in between to do some fine-tuning. That's fine. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know why. I always feel like I'm forgetting something. Like what? Especially at the beginning of the month. Oh, I did forget something. I didn't update my data sheet properly, and I don't have the scores for these players. So let's see where they scored in. Let's see. Tetris Ttime 1.233, Gwafey 1.227. Okay. I gotta update my score sheet. I'm forgetting my medicine. Oh my god. By the way, I'm a Tetris streamer. I can't afford medicine, so I don't know where you think I get this medicine from. There's no medicine. All right, players, 6F739B. 6F739B players. Don't old people need it, though? Yeah, they do. They do. I don't know. I've never been on any kind of medication for a chronic condition. Believe it or not, I have no chronic conditions. I just have a series of acute occurrences, but no chronic conditions. I'm chronically online. I try not to be. I'm trying to not do that. All right, players, 6F739B. Let us please try not to extend our warm-ups too long. All right, both players are ready. Let's start them. Gwafey up 1-0 here in game 2. 3-2-1 Tetris. No Tetrisitis? Maybe. Maybe I have Tetrisitis. Inflammation of the Tetris. All right, Gwafey up 1-0. We're into game 2. Tetris time here. Both players gold bracket players in CTWC 2024. And as Avi mentioned, we're just 3 months away from CTWC 2025. Should be pretty darn exciting. It seems like the other one just happened. I mean, man, am I going this year? The chances have improved, but it's not certain. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Tetris time, 97,000, 76,000 for Gwafey. Tetris for Tetris time, 121, 123 for Gwafey. Yeah, 2024 was the first one that I missed since 2019, although it was kind of hard to miss 2020 and 2021. Although, you know, I guess I consider that I didn't miss it, or I count it because, you know, I was on the broadcast team. So I consider that to be having gone to it. But yeah, 2024 was the first one I missed, although I did go to the Jonas Cup, and I think that, you know, I'm basically in a position right now to have a choice each year between going to Jonas Cup or CTWC. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. 235 for Tetris time, 178 for Gwafey. Tetris time, long bar over to that right side. The lines are tied, 78,000 point lead for Tetris time. That is a 3.5 Tetris lead early on. Gwafey going to get that S spin. Tetris Gwafey 228. Long bar gets over Tetris time 305. Both players cooking early here in game 2. Tetris Gwafey 278. There's another one, Tetris time. So Tetris time, that Tetris still about 77,000 points away. So same lead. All right, Tetris time with a big long bar channel down that left side, and opted to just kind of burn everything down on that right side. Has another long bar channel over there. Both players going through a little bit of RNG together. And that long bar for Gwafey and the long bar for Tetris time. Both will get Tetrises off of that. And Gwafey was able to cut into that lead a little bit. Same lines here at about a 60,000 point lead now for Tetris time. I should have more on that in the next 48 hours. Cat surgery. Either way. 409 for Gwafey, 464 Tetris time. There's a Tetris for Tetris time. Another Tetris time, 512. So it's about a 94,000 point lead for Tetris time when the lines are the same. We are heading toward level 19. There's a Tetris for Tetris time, 558. Gwafey 1 line away. Remember, the winner of this match will immediately play against Hydrant Dude, who I'm sure is, you know, there and ready to go. He knew what day it was, right? Gwafey is into 19 at 5'11. Long bar over Tetris Time into 19 at 6:05. Good pace here for Tetris Time. Tetris Time setting up a little bit aggro in that column 9 with that long bar. Just needed the one Mino from that bar. Another long bar over. Now, again, I look at that as aggressive. These players are like, yeah, whatever. It's normal, Vandy. What's your problem? Another Tetris for Tetris Time, 679, 562. A triple and a Tetris for Gwafey. I'll build out that left side. Tetris Gwafey, 622. All right, another Tetris Gwafey, 652. It's ahead by about 8 lines here. All right, Tetris Time with a good stack while he's waiting for the bar. Gets set up again immediately with that L piece and another Tetris. So they've been roughly keeping pace with one another, you know, since Tetris Time established that 80,000 point lead. Really no significant lean changes when the lines are tied. Stolen Short Sword says, I trust Hydrant can read UTC. This is a very bad weekend because of the time change. It's guaranteed to happen that someone's going to miss something. It's just guaranteed. Please, if you are a player, just check right now the schedule, like on Discord. 920 for Tetris Time. There's a Tetris. 951. 862 for Gwafey. We're now just about 30 lines away from level 29, where the speed will increase by 100%. The speed's going to double, which is crazy. It's still crazy. I still think it's crazy. It just seems so fast. Oh, Gwafey going to miss that S spin. That's going to slow him down a little bit, but just a couple of burns here. Back to Tetris ready. Tetris Time with 2 Tetrises. A85 for Tetris Time. And all of a sudden, when the lines are tied, Tetris Time has about 150,000 point lead. Now is the B18. Tetris for Tetris Time, B53. Flirting with the potential 1.229 transition. Gwafey with the max out. There's a Tetris into 29 at A49. Gwafey 10 lines ahead in the sequence. B89 here for Tetris Time. This is a little bit of a pace. Gwafey gets a long bar over Tetris. Needs to get something else over to that right side to try to clear away. Great range on these pieces right now for Gwafey. He's got some great movement. I mean, he really does. It's going to top out here, but God, he does get pieces over left and right quick and up high. That's going to be a top out for Gwafey. Tetris Time is good. And we'll take game number 2 to tie it up. Yeah, Tetris Time pacing a little bit. Yeah, do a mullen here because we know you're going to warm up anyway, so you may as well do it here in a game that counts. All right, and he gets that T-spin. That's crazy. How do you do that on 29? It just doesn't make sense. Good flat board, D96. Tetris E38. Oh, nice. There's another one, E92, so he's 108,000 points away. There's another Tetris, so he's like 2 Tetrises away from the rollover. And with room to spare, I mean, this is great. Look at, there's a Tetris. 16,000 away from the rollover. There's a long bar. There's the rollover for Tetris time. There's another one. I don't know what his 39 cap PB is, but this is a very good game. 1.7. Another one for this guy. What the heck? Oh, he takes a triple there. All right, there it is. There's another one. There's a 1.8 million. A 1.8 million. Tetris time says that is a 39 cap PB. So that is a 1.8 million and a 39 cap game. So GG's to you, Tetris time. I would say, I don't know. I might be new to this, whatever. I think he's warmed up now. Does he seem like he's warmed up? I think so. We just had two purchases of merch items. One was Katsugiri with the I think the backward shirt or the frontward shirt. It was a shirt, I think. And Zempro with the backward shirt, that's for sure. So holy moly. The backward shirt. That's a good shirt. That is a good shirt. All right. We're tied up, right? We're tied up. I gave the piece while he was still going, but all right. Because I know that I didn't say what was once a best of 5, now best of 3. Okay. Let's get these players some new pieces. All right, 695C5D. 695C5D. All right, both players are on seed. Both players are ready. Let's get them started. What was once a best of 5, now a best of 3. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Tetris. These players have faced off against each other only one time and never in CTM. They played a CTL match against one another earlier this year, and it was 3-2, which I think in CTL is a decider. I don't know if there's ties. It's all very complicated. But it was 3-2. Gwafey won that one. Harold, yeah, no, I can't comment. If the first 3 pieces are kind of monkas, then I don't want to. It's hard to say that, but I was also looking up information. DAS Champions League is the one with the ties. Come on, guys. Harold, this is a family program, okay? Wait, is it? 120 for Gwafey. There's a Tetris time. 101 here in game number 3. Galaxy Biscuit says, I'm low-key enamored by Gwafey's stacking. Pines Cutely says, real. Oh, the Premiere poll is out. Yeah, I forgot. The Premiere poll is out. See, when I was doing my data sheet, the Premiere poll was not out. So Gwafey number 23 in the Premiere poll. Tetris time number 24 in the Premiere poll. for March. That just came out, I think, yesterday. So, you know, 24 and 25 seed, 23 and 24 on the rankings. Game couldn't be any closer. PBs like right around each other. Stanislav says, it is a family program in the sense that sometimes I cast it stream to the TV and make my family watch it. Oh, poor family. Tetris for Gwafey, 308, 290 for Tetris Time. All right, same line count. Gwafey up by about 18,000 points. It's a little less than a Tetris. Tetris is 22,800. There's Tetris for Tetris Time, 336. Tetris Gwafey, 361. Tetris Time, taking some skims. Long bar gets over. Tetris, 361. There's one for Gwafey. There's a Tetris for Ttime. Ttime, that sounds nice. Have like a little biscuit or something. All right, 407, Tetris Time, 412 for Gwafey. And it's pretty darn close in lines and score. Virtual Dead Heat, neck and neck. Alex Thatch on YouTube says, wow, just saw that 1.8. YouTube is a little bit delayed, guys. Oh, Tetris Time had a Spire going, still kind of going over there in column 8, 9, but gets a long bar over. I know it's like, for me, I'm like, oh, but these players, it's easy. They're fine. The long bar gets over. Tetris Time, 459, 486 for Gwafey. The Tetris Times board a little bit messed up here. Still low enough, but we're getting toward 19. So he's going to want to bring this down. Just chucking long bars over to the left. Not going to mess around with any dirty, well, at least that high. Might try to convert this one. All right, Gwafey now with a Spire. All right, Tetris Time is going to burn this down. Able to reestablish the well here with a skim of the Z piece. And a skim and a Tetris. Tetris Time now just a few lines away. The 19 speed increase. The workable board here at 501. And he's in at 502. 563 entrance into the 19 phase for Gwafey. About a 60,000 point lead at transition. There's a Tetris Gwafey. Tetris Time trying to work his way out of this. Nicholas Markovich says, yo, why isn't this being streamed on Twitch? Twitch, are you watching this right now? I mean, Twitch is watching this. What do you mean? Yeah, it's like 96 people watching on Twitch right now. 544 Tetris Time, 645 for Gwafey. It's a long bar over Tetris, 672. About 100,000 point lead for Gwafey when the lines are tied. Everybody on Twitch is saying, yeah, we can't, we're not watching it on Twitch right now. Crazy. Yeah, everyone on Twitch is watching on YouTube right now. $7.59, Gwafey, 661, Tetris Time. No, in all serious, Nicholas, Twitch is live right now. People are watching. I don't know where you're at. Tetris for Tetris Time, 721, 819, Gwafey, still about, 100,000 point lead. Is Twitch like that Justin TV thing? Yeah, I think so. Tacky has gifted a mug to the chat. Type exclamation point enter to win. Exclamation point enter to win on Twitch. YouTube, it doesn't work. It's only on Twitch. You have 3 minutes. Everyone type enter. If you're US domestic, your shipping is covered. If you're international, you may have to contribute a little bit to the shipping. All right, Tetris time 792, 845 for Gwafey. You'll have an option to see how much it is before you agree to redeem it or not. Exclamation point enter. Keep going, guys. Everybody get in there. Tetris for Tetris time 867. He's closed the gap quite a bit now while Gwafey's been burning. I think it's a mug. I think it's a CTM mug. So if you're currently like just pouring liquids onto your counter and wondering why it's not working, well, a mug is a great way to solve that issue. 908 for Tetris time. He's getting the lead now, but not really. I mean, it's a small lead. In fact, they're pretty much tied. 944, just a couple lines away from 29. 980 for Tetris time. 931 for Gwafey. They're both into 29. The speed is doubled. Tetris time just got a PB with some great 29 play. Like a level 39 kill screen PB of 1.8 million. A67, that's a max out for Tetris time. 950 for Gwafey. We're on level 20. Long bar gets over Gwafey. There's 987. What are we entering again? The exclamation point enter. Like the word enter. All right, Gwafey trying to bring this down. Uncovers that right side. He's Tetris ready. Long bar over Tetris. Gwafey has the max out now. Level 31. Tetris time with about a 60,000 point lead. Tetris for Gwafey. Tetris time trying to bring this back down. Trying to put some more distance between himself and Gwafey. Gwafey trying to catch up. And he's putting some points on the board, and he's starting to catch up. In fact, it might even be tied. When you take into account the line difference, it might be tied. Like Tetris time kind of purely singling right now. Gwafey able to mix in some triples and doubles here. Actually set up for a Tetris right now. Long bar Tetris for Gwafey. Now he's in the lead, and he's behind by a few lines. Tetris time just cannot seem to get clean. Finally is. Oh, but a couple of misdrops here immediately put him back in burn mode. Sure, very frustrating. B50. Tetris Gwafey ahead by 45,000 points. Long bar gets over C39. Tetris time was still about 25 lines to go and is now back by 80,000 points here. Tetris is worth about 40,000 or north of 40,000. Wheels McCoy with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Appreciate that. B75 for Tetris time. Needs to downstack this. Gwafey just needs to keep putting on points. There's a Tetris for Gwafey. D09. Tetris time really just needs to go perfect from here on in. There's a Tetris for him. He needs to set up for 2 and more, maybe. That's going to be hard to do. He knows what he has to do, but kind of just doesn't have enough time to execute on it. And there is a top out for Tetris time with the 1.2. Gwafey with the 1.3. Long bar gets in. He's got the 1.4. And game number 3. Gwafey takes it. Who was the winner? Giveaway winner was Stolen Short Sword. Look at that. I'll tell you, those hats are going like crazy. New giveaway. CatKit91 has gifted a D-Cider can glass to the chat. Type join. It's exclamation point join. Exclamation point join, I believe. Yeah, it is exclamation point join. Yeah, get Gwafey in there. Exclamation point join. It says join, but it's really exclamation point join. Should I join just for funsies? I'm not going to do it. If I win, that would be memes. I'm just going to do it just to see what happens. I don't even think I'm eligible. All right, let's give these players some new pieces. The pieces are F42147, F42147. Tacky's joining, trying to get some of that, back. Thank you so much, CatKit91, for gifting the merch. We'll see who gets it. You should still have a minute and a half, I think. We have 3 minutes now. Exclamation point join if you're on Twitch, or if you're on YouTube. Sorry, I would add it to YouTube, but the service doesn't support it right now. Maybe someday they will. Stolen Short Sword says the shipping to Australia is free. Amazing. I'd love to hear that. In your case, I can't say it's in every case, but seem to be in your case. So the pieces are F42147. Everybody's busy joining. I'll pin it. Don't worry, guys. All right, F42147. Both players ready. Game number 4. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, thanks again. CatKit, that wasn't Tacky, that was CatKit that time. Short Sword. So thank you, CatKit91. Appreciate that. But also thank you, Tacky, for your earlier gift as well. That's fun. I like that merch giveaway. I think that's super fun. All right, Tetris Time played a great game in game number 3, but is now down 2 games to 1. Got to win this one to advance. All right, he's going to happily take that triple, I'm sure. Opens up that right side. Just wants to bring this stack down. There's a double. Skim it off. Oh, wait. No, I guess Short Sword is the one that got Tackies, and then Gwafey is the winner. Okay, so I was wrong. So I think Short Sword got Tackies, right? And then Gwafey won the CatKit one. All right, so I figured it out. Congratulations, Gwafey. So even if this match doesn't go well, at least you came away with something. 150 here for Gwafey, 109 for Tetris Time. Yeah, my apologies. Just everyone thank CatKit and Tacky anyway. Great supporters of the channel. They deserve your thanks. Galaxy Biscuit says, what are the chances? I mean, I think the chances are like, you know, however many people entered to 1. So I think those are the chances. All right, long bar gets over for Tetris Time. 178, 218 for Gwafey. Like people say, like when you know, you get I don't know, you have a big cart full of groceries, you know, and it ends up being exactly like some amount of money, but with like 0.00 as the change, like an even dollar amount. People are like, what are the chances? Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much like 1 in 100. Like, $234 for Tetris Time, 269 for Gwafey. Thank you, Tacky, for gifting a tier 1 sub, 6 months to Galaxy Biscuits. Really appreciate that. We are fewer than 100 followers away from having 10,000 on Twitch. That's a big goal of mine, so if you're watching right now and not following, please do follow the channel on Twitch, nothing special happens at 10,000, but, you know, I'll just feel all, you know, just warm and happy inside, which is, you know, it's a nice feeling to give a person, right? Tetris time trying to dig out of this. Is one more line to go to uncover that well. There's a T. That's going to do it. Hoping for a quick bar. Gets one. There's a Tetris. 337, 367 for Gwafey. The grocery thing says, well, actually, yeah, if you, because everything's, you know, 99 cents and tax and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying. It's pretty much 1 in 100. Maybe it's 1 in 96. But it's not like one, it's like one, or, you know, 1 in 110, I mean. But it's not like 1 in a million. Like, you wouldn't tell that story. Guys, you're never going to believe this. I went to the grocery store and it came out to $132 even. People are like, whoa. $464 for Gwafey, $395 for Tetris time. All right, that T-spin is going to get Tetris time set up, and the S-spin is going to keep him open, and another skim and a Tetris for Tetris time. 443 through 123 is actually like 12 lines ahead of Gwafey right now, but roughly the same score. Kafka's Cat says, grocery. Pfft, have you tried HelloFresh? You can get your first order free by using my code. Did we do that? I don't know if we did that back when we were doing those like affiliate things. Did we do HelloFresh? Oh my God. It's fine. You know, try it. Why not? Don't use my code. Longbar gets over Tetris time 523. He's on level 2552 here for Gwafey. All right, nice little adjustments there for Tetris time. Trying to keep that well open. Needs another quick long bar. Gets it. There's a Tetris 581 for him. 610 now for Gwafey. But Tetris time is ahead by 7 to 10 lines, something like that. So he's going to have lines in hand if we get all the way to 39. That 39 super kill screen still far ahead enough that, you know, having lines in hand not super consequential, and that can change. $629 for Tetris time, $721 Gwafey. What are the odds that the Googleith digit of pi is 5? Is it even possible to have a circle with that level of precision where the Googleith digit of pi is 5? I don't even think that's possible. So it's meaningless. 758 from Gwafey. Longbar gets over. 788, 723 Tetris time. There's a Tetris. Tetris time now 32 lines away from that 29 speed increase. There'll be 100 lines of that speed available. Tetris time used all of them in getting that 1.8 million 39 cap PB in game 2. Longbar gets over Tetris for Tetris time. 853, 915 here for Gwafey. All right, a little bit of a misdrop there for Tetris time. Galaxy Biscuit says this is a very cool round 1 matchup. Yes, it's a very close matchup. 24 and 25 seed, but also the Premier Poll rankings are 22 and 23, or 23 and 24. Similar PBs. A54 Gwafey 966 into 29th for Tetris Time. Good flat board here. A little bit high here, so he's going to have to bring this down. Long bar gets over. Now he's going to have to reestablish. Gwafey uncovers that right side. He's 4 lines away, 3 lines away. Long bar goes in. BO2 entrance for Gwafey. There's a nice triple for Tetris Time to bring it back. Tetris for Gwafey, B46. Gwafey behind in lines and has about 110,000 point lead. We're careening toward the level 39 super kill screen. Still about 65 lines away on Tetris Time side. Tetris Gwafey C51. He's got a big lead here. So Tetris Time has got to start thinking about what am I going to do, because he's back by 190,000 points now with 45 lines to go. There's a Tetris for Tetris Time. So he's got to score some points here. About 150,000 point deficit, and Gwafey's got lines in hand. He's like 15 lines behind. Tetris for Gwafey D21. Really not a lot of room here for Tetris Time to be down stacking here, so we'll see what he's going to do. Oh, gets the T the wrong way. All right, Tetris Time here now. Lines available, dwindling. He's still back by that 150,000 points and kind of running out of time. There's 13 lines to go until that 39 super kill screen. I think at this point, all he can really try to do is just get as many points as he can. We'll see what he can try to do. He's going for it. C59. If he can get more, I don't know. He's trying. There's another one. He's in at D09, so he made it close toward the end. He made a great effort, fought till the very end, but Gwafey is going to take it with another 1.4. Classic Tetris League rating, party of 22. Thank you, CTL. Appreciate that. Hope you guys had a good stream. We had a great match here between Gwafey and Tetris Time. It's 3-1, but it doesn't even feel as far away as that. I mean, it feels like it was a 9-8 decider. Players very closely matched up. So GG's you, Tetris Time. Congrats on your PB. Gwafey, you stick around. Tetris Time, you can go away if you want. Gwafey, you cannot. You must stay. Let's give you your 3rd point there. There it is. All right. We're going to go ahead and set up our next match. It's going to be Hydrant Dude versus Gwafey. Watch some ads, people. Turn off your ad blocker. Don't do that. But if you do have an ad blocker, consider subscribing to the channel so we can, so you can support us. All right, we'll be back. Okay. Tetris Time says, let me order my CTM merch real quick. Yeah, for real. Hydrant, is it possible to aim your camera a little bit more so you get more of that door behind you? Is that possible? Because you tend to lean in when you're playing and your face goes out of frame. That's possible. If it's not possible, it's fine. It's not necessary, but if you can get more of that brown door in there, that would help. But yeah, there you go. That's perfect. Thank you. Oh, Gwafey, all right, with the room reveal. What's happening over there, Gwafey? All right. Don't exhaust yourself. Like, what if your rolling hand gets exhausted? Do you want to do, or maybe it's like a pre-exhaust kind of thing. I don't know. All right. What do I know? I know nothing. We're in the dark. All right, guys, give me just about 60 seconds. I'll be right back. This is round 2. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. Thank you for indulging me. Appreciate that. You know, it's tough to get old. Okay, let's give these players some pieces. Pieces are going to be A5, FB, F4. Alpha 5, Fox Bravo, Fox 4. Thanks for the mini raid there at Tetris Time. Appreciate that. All right, I'm going to choose the outcome on this. It was Gwafey. So if there's a mod that wants to run a prediction, that would be fine. There's like a million mods. All right, A5, FB, F4. All right, seeds are good, players are good. It's round 2, orange bracket, Hydrant Dude and Gwafey in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We are back to the Masters event here in Classic Tetris Monthly. So no more 19 starts, no more, differing piece sets, no more 200 lines of 29. We are back to 130 lines of level 18, 100 lines of 19, 100 lines of 29 speed. Just like, God intended it, right? This is how Tetris should be played. Why they didn't cap it and, throw another line, another speed increase at 39. They should have known that people would be rolling. They were not visionaries, these Tetris devs. But yes, regular Masters. Next month is Mega Masters. So we will have a bigger bracket, probably 64 players, single elim. I toyed around with maybe double elimination, but Seems like kind of a mess. All right, let me refresh one of these players and make sure that we are okay. We are okay. On the left side, it is Hydrant Dude 8 with a PB of 2.3 million, according to the score leaderboard. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like should be higher, but I don't know if Hydrant Dude is really grinding for like super high uncapped scores nowadays, but is number 35 in the overall PB ranking. Seed number 9. So earned a first round bye. Is a former CTM Masters event winner. That was in September 2021. Truly historic run for Hydrant Dude in round 1 against the player Odin Logi. Hydrant Dude was the first one to get to 1.6 million. With a 1.5 skip, right? That's crazy. PB wise. Never had the 1.5. Has he gotten the 1.5 since? Also, we have also the winner of the first ever Stupid Tetris Monthly. And Hydrant now looking for something for that left side. Okay, he's going to find something here. He's got some burns, trying to keep his options open while he deals with this dig. And there is a dirty triple. That's going to bring his board back down substantially. Allow him to deal with that. Anyway, yes, the winner of the first ever Stupid Tetris Monthly is Hydrant Dude. Won that CTM Masters event back in September 2021 with the rolling. A former top 8 finisher in CTWC. That was in 2022 and went out against the eventual winner of that tournament, Eric ICX. Also finished in the top 16 in the first online year, 2020, and played in the other years, 2021, 2023, 2024. Was second last year at the Northeast Regional. Also finished second in the Blanks Garage, right? 2023. Also played, went out to a lot of events last year. Went out to Montreal, Philly, Boston regionals. And that is Hydrant Dude. 390 for Gwafey, 346 for Hydrant. On the right side, it is Gwafey qualifying in at seed number 25. Took out Tetris Ttime in round 1 to make it here to round 2. Has a PB of 2.04 million. 392 here for Hydrant. 436 for Gwafey. Gwafey is a former Future Circuit winner. That was back in July 2024. Made it into the top 8 in his Masters debut back in January. All the way back in January 2025. Made it into the gold bracket in CTWC in 2024. Also took a top 4 spot in the Northeast Regional as well. These two players played in the semis of that regional. Hydrant did knock Gwafey out in a sweep, 3-0. So maybe a little bit of revenge in mind here for Gwafey. 492 for him, 506 for Hydrant Dude. There's a Tetris for Hydrant, 552, 538 for Gwafey. Hydrant, really a legend both as a player and as a contributor to just the technical knowledge of the game of NES Tetris. You can find some of his explainer videos about the technical side of NES Tetris on YouTube. 600K transition for Hydrant Dude, 586 for Gwafey. Nice S-spin for Gwafey. There's a Tetris. Hydrant gets one as well. Hydrant gonna miss that Z-spin. By contrast, I have contributed nothing to the technical understanding of Tetris because I don't understand it. 652 for Hydrant, 638 for Gwafey. All right, couple of burns here. Hydrant to keep that well open. Gets a Tetris, 682. 642 for Gwafey. There is the Z-spin for Hydrant and the Tetris 709. About a 64,000 point lead for Hydrant. All right, Hydrant, that long bar dependency in the middle of the stack, kind of playing havoc with the stack, but able to get his stack back open and get a long bar down for a Tetris and just make this board a lot more dealable with. Gwafey with a good flat stack, maybe a little bit too flat here, so he's going to build out that left side. There's a Tetris Gwafey, 718. Hydrant working on a dirty Tetris, 2 rows off the bottom. Trying to keep that open, waiting for the bar, getting a little bit mini droughted here. Long bar gets over Tetris for Hydrant Dude, 791. Gwafey at 742. He's back by about 56,000 points. Hydrant gets set up. Long bar in. Tetris, 834. Same line count right now. At about a 66,000 point lead. 56? I don't know. I can't do math. Somewhere in there for Hydrant. Tetris Hydrant, 900,000, and another Tetris, 933. There's one for Gwafey. So 2 good boards. Tetris Gwafey, 876. So about that 50,000 point lead. Hydrant dependent in the middle. It's going to cause him to cover the board. He's going to uncover here. Quick long bar here for Hydrant. Brings it down. 970, 912 for Gwafey. Oh, that L hang on the left side for Hydrant is going to complicate his entry into the level 29 phase. Long bar gets over, so he should... Oh, no, that right side. And he's got holes all over multiple rows and columns, trying to just bring this down, get a workable board again. Gwafey, A93. He's about to head into level 30. So now we are super close. Basically the same pace, just a few lines away, a few thousand points away. So kind of a costly sequence there for Hydrant Dude in terms of his lead, but still around. A lot of experience. His roots in the NES Tetris scene go way back. Far and deep. Oh, and that's going to be a top out for Gwafey at B24, just like all out of nowhere. Hydrant is good. He's going to hang on just long enough to survive and take game number 1. That just, I mean, I just looked over at Hydrant Dude's board for like 3 seconds to watch like what he was doing. Gwafey seemed to have like a decent board, and then all of a sudden it just fell apart. My word. So Hydrant going to take game number 1. GG's. Where's my little score thing? Here it is. All right. I just looked over at Hydrant's Dude. Is that what I just said? Oh, I meant to say I looked over at Hydrant Dude, not Hydrant's Dude. All right, 13A881 players. When you're ready, you can take a moment if you need it. Of course. Why not? All right, Gwafey. One, 3A, 8-8-1. Both players are on seed. Both players are ready. Both players are about to start. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. These players have faced off against each other 2 times, including that Northeast Regional, which Hydrant took that one in the semis, and then one other game. I don't know where it was. I think it was CTL maybe. But overall, they have a 1-1 record against each other. Gwafey with the Vits. Jasmine, I'm sure, would love it if she were here. Not a lot of hits this stream so far. So Hydrant set up with a Vits as well. This is the delayed Vits though. Gwafey had the canonical good Vits. Hydrant with the evil Vits finally gets the bar to complete the tuck, and another one to get the Tetris. Hydrant setting up for another Vits with that T, gets the bar. That's probably the piece that I most often Vits with, is like that T, just like that. And the Tetris for Hydrant. So right now I think Hydrant may be winning the Vits battle, but Gwafey winning the points battle. There's a Vits for Gwafey. I am not gonna cajole these players into Vitsing. So I count no more Vits. I'm done. I will not count them. I will say them when they happen, but I will not be counting them. 232 here for Gwafey, 190. I don't want to have any effect on the game, you know. I just don't want to do it. Another Vits for Hydrant. I shouldn't have said another. I should have just said there's a Vits for Hydrant, but I don't want to encourage them. See, this is bad. All right, Gwafey's board getting kind of high here. Forced into a triple and a double. And maybe some more burns. No, there is a long bar and the Tetris. Gwafey 308. Hydrant trying to fill out that left side. He got rid of a row of garbage over the well. Now he's building out the left. He's Tetris ready. Gwafey gets a Tetris that downstacks into a Vits. The S-spin, waiting out a bar. There's the bar to complete the Vits. There's a Tetris for Hydrant. There's one for Gwafey. Another Tetris Gwafey. There's one for Hydrant. Yeah, the Vits bypass. See, I like that. When you've got that Vits, but it's like 4 high or 5 high or whatever you want to. It's like, and then you can get the Tetris and still have that Vits waiting at the bottom. I do like that. That looks cool. I mean, some people are crazy and they fill in the Vits with that Tetris waiting right there. That is mystifying. I don't understand it. I'm sure there's some level. Oh, there's another Vits for Gwafey. 457. Good adjustment there for the bar. I mean, for the square for Gwafey. And another Tetris. That Z flat to the left for Gwafey, waiting to get cleared away in just a few lines. But that's, I don't know if that was an intentional Z flat or not. Gwafey seems to have pretty good control, so maybe intentional, but does lead to 3 or 4 lines of burning. Tetris Hydrant passing on a couple of opportunities to take that S spin. And finally does it and nails it. 524 Hydrant, 530 for Gwafey. There's a Tetris for him, 552. Long bar Hydrant, 547. So players flirting here with 600K transitions. There's a Tetris Hydrant, 571. There's one Gwafey. He's got the 601 at 129 lines. The Vits for Hydrant, the true Vits with the bar in the window. And the Tetris into 19 for Hydrant at 618. Gwafey is in at 625. So just about a 7,000 point difference at transition into 19. Gwafey's board getting a little bit high and it gets a couple Tetrises here. Able to take care of that little hole in the stack that he made. And, kind of a spiry here for Gwafey. This is going to allow Hydrant to get into the lead by about a Tetris and about 1.4 Tetrises. Actually, more than that now that the lines are tied. About 55,000 points. Gwafey down the middle here. And he's got a very long center well covered by about 4 rows of garbage. Well, more than 4 rows, really. Oh, the misdrop of the L. So that is going to slow Gwafey down a bit. He's at 684. Hydrant is motoring along 838. Good stack. Has options for that Vit, so he takes it. And long bar Tetris Hydrant 866. Gwafey kind of needs a bar like very quickly, gets a bar to the left, and that is what I am talking about. Man, so precise. That is just crazy. 902 Hydrant. I think that's a dirty double or a triple there for Gwafey. Just trying to uncover that center well. Finally does. Long bar in. Tetris for Gwafey. See what he's going to do with the rest of this. Yeah, I think he's just going to break. No, he's going to build, or I don't know what he's going to do. He's still got 4 rows of garbage. He's bringing it down. He's just going to move that well over to column 10. 764, and he has got to catch up because he's back by over 200,000 points with 23 lines to go until 29. So probably wants to catch up a little bit. You don't want to fall super far behind a player like Hydrant Dude, who's just very experienced. But still, over 100 lines to go. Max out here for Hydrant Dude. He's got the 1.1 now. There's a Tetris Gwafey 817. So Hydrant up by over 300,000 points now. Another Tetris for Hydrant, B76. And he had a 600K entry into 19. Nearly 600K post. Gwafey is in at like 887, gets a Tetris 929. Tetris gets over for Hydrant, and he's got about a 600K post as well. And oh no, this is going to be really tough to bring down. That bar does not get to left, so we got a chase down. Gwafey with a deep chase down here needs to get to C19. C19 is the target. Hydrant sitting, watching, waiting. Hydrant, you should hydrate while you watch and wait. There's a Tetris down the middle. Gwafey, C19 is the target. He's got some time. He's got some time. He does not have to just be super risky, but, you know, he does have to score some points here. Oh, Gwafey gets a Tetris over to that right side. Is it BO3? But kind of misdrops. I think it was a J piece over to that left side. And now has to clean up a little bit. And, you know, only a couple of Tetrises here are different. So he does not have to take a lot of risks. He's still got 40 lines to deal with. Chase down so hard. Trying to bring this down. Has got time, but now... Oh, no, that bar to the left, and that's going to be a hang for Gwafey, and he cannot complete the chase down. So Hydrant is going to hang on. That was a very, very big chase down for Gwafey. He had time, but you know, that one misdrop, and then it just kind of dominoed from there. You know, 200K whatever chase down, not easy. No matter how much room you got, that is hard. So GG's Gwafey, but Hydrant takes game number 2. The KG veteran. As soon as you came back into focus, he won, says Hydrant Dude. Well, Hydrant Dude, focus is key, right? All right, players, if you need a moment, that is fine. But I will give you pieces. Feel free to take a moment or warm-ups or whatever you need, but... Seed is going to be C85C50, Charlie 8, 5 Charlie 50. Short Sword says, I'm wearing Hydrant's headphones right now. Yeah, those, I have some of those. Those are like professional studio monitors. Those are good. Those are like very standard studio headphones used professionally. Nothing but the best for Hydrant, really. I have those as well. I'm not wearing them right now because I'm using a headset into my mixer, but... All right, looks like both players are ready. Let's check the siege, make sure we're good. C85, C50. Good. Both players ready. Game number 3. Gwafey is on the ropes against the veteran Hydrant Dude. Let's get him started. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, it's magic. You know? So we had kind of a Vitz-off there in game number 2, but that kind of fell by the wayside as it started to get deeper into that game, especially into 19. No messing around once you get into 19. Oh my God, why are you talking about lobster rolls in chat? My God, you guys are killing me right now. Oh, good adjustment there for Gwafey for that J piece on the left side. Keep that board flat. Believe it or not, there is a place with decent lobster rolls in Austin. Like, you wouldn't think so, but it's a family-owned place, and they're from Maine, and they fly in their lobsters. And oh, you pay through the nose for it, but they're good. It's like they're from Maine. They even have whoopie pies. That's how Maine they are. All right, Gwafey is set up on the left well. Hydrant trying to fight this board down. Just doing it bit by bit. A little adjustment there for squares. Gwafey still on the left well. 165 for him. He gets a Tetris 188. 145 for Hydrant. Tacky says, Vandy, I've never had Texas barbecue. I mean, it's good. Like, don't build it up in your mind. It's good. Don't be like, oh, it's a great, it's fine. It's good. There's good barbecue all over the country. Just don't do something stupid like, oh, I'm in, Williamsburg in Brooklyn, and there's a Texas, quote, Texas barbecue place. I'm going to go get that and say I've had Texas barbecue. Don't do that. That should not be your first time. 238 Gwafey, 241 for Hydrant. They'll be like, oh, I'm in Toronto. They have a place that says Texas barbecue. I'm going to get that. Good adjustment there for Gwafey to get that square, a good place on the right side. He's still on the left well, 285 through 62. Another left well Tetris. Is he going to move this over? Yes, he is. But I know I'm directly contradicting myself because I said, oh, there's a place, people from Maine, in Austin who have a good lobster rolls. But, they are good. They fly them in from Maine. They're from Maine. They got, lobster bona fides. All right, Hydrant here with a few adjustments. Finds a way to sort of minimize whatever that was into just 2 lines burned. 381 for Hydrant, 380 for Gwafey. All right, kind of an annoying sequence here for Hydrant. Gonna uncover that right side. Long bar gets into the waiting Tetris well, but some more down stacking to do. Not even down stacking, it's just kind of bottom stacking, right? Just trying to get this board back in order. Kind of spiring there in column 8 and 9. Long bar gets over, that's good for a triple. Now he's got a Tetris on a platform, 1 row high. There's a Tetris for Hydrant, 440. Gwafey, 415. All right, Gwafey. All right, there's a long bar for Gwafey. That'll be good for points and to bring that stack down a little bit. Cat surgery, I'll know probably in the next 48 hours. .537 for Hydrant, still in the lead. Despite, in a good pace here, despite some of the struggles. Gwafey's board getting a little bit high here as we approach 19, and he's gonna get a Tetris in there at 538. Still some work to do to bring this down. And no great place for squares, so he just has to pile more on top of where that well is. .554 for Gwafey, 576 for Hydrant. There's a Tetris Hydrant, good board. Gwafey still trying to get some order back to this board. Gonna set up a dirty triple there. See how he's going to approach this. Actually, yeah, he set up still. That's a triple. He's fighting it down. Okay, he's avoiding putting stuff on the hole. And a long bar gets in finally. Gwafey down stacked 608. Hydrant 685, another Tetris for him, 713. And this is where we saw Hydrant in the previous game really turn it on and pick up all that pace that he needed to force the chase down on Gwafey. And I think that's where he likes playing from, Hydrant. Just put up a big pace. And then, put the onus on your opponent to try to chase it down should something happen. Tetris Hydrant 795. There's one Gwafey 737. Just about that same line count, about 60,000 points. That's 2 Tetrises here at level 25, just about. Tetris for Gwafey. There's one for, I think, Hydrant. Yes, another one, Gwafey. Gwafey now within a Tetris. There's a Tetris Hydrant 900. Gwafey's board not Tetris ready and starting to have a little awkward spire there. Building around it. Gonna get this board back in order for that 29 transition. Which he needs to get into cleanly since he is behind here. 941 for Hydrant, 881. Oh, Hydrant's middle of the board, kind of messy. Longbar gets over to clean this up with a triple, and now he just wants to have a good board and continue to add on points. 29 here. Just survival is key. That left side for Hydrant is a mess. That bar over to the left needs to get something over there like right now. If he can find a bar, gets the bar over, brings us down on 29 though. That's going to be Hydrant trying to eke out whatever he can. That's going to be a top out at 970. So Gwafey with a chase down, 971. 971 is the target for Gwafey. Oh no, the middle of the board. I don't know what Gwafey's going to do, and the answer is nothing. Hydrant is going to survive. Gwafey just couldn't get the board where he needed it. Hydrant hanging on by his fingernails and takes this one in a sweep. It did feel a lot closer than a sweep, I'll tell you. Geez. But Gwafey played great. I mean, Gwafey really played amazing. Goes out in round 2 again, just like last month. But, I mean, obviously, there's hints of a future there for Gwafey, making another deep run like he did in January. So GG's to you, Gwafey. You did amazing. Hydrant, you are the winner. That means you have to keep playing in this tournament. Hopefully that's good news for you. All right, GG's to both of our players. I'll go ahead and get this reported and show you guys the brackets. That was, 3-1 in game 1. And we will, let's see, go back. We'll report this one was 3-0. Goes in as a sweep, but Gwafey did great. All right, and there's Logan Paul with his, all right, there he is. There's Gwafey. All right, let's show you the brackets, my guys. The brackets, as soon as I hit OK. All right, so this is where we're at. Hydrant Dude, let me refresh. We'll be facing off against Huffaluffagus. I mean, this is Tetris in 2020. Huff versus Hydrant. Top 16 match. Love it. That is amazing. That is a good 2020 match right there in 2025. Yeah, golden era. The golden era match. Huff versus Hydrant. That is great. So we have established our first top 16er. Well, I guess our 9th top 16er besides the 8 that are already there. There they are. So what have we got coming up? We've got tomorrow, tons. We've got 3. All right. 12:30. That's a little after noon for me. There's a solo match, round 1, Akatu versus Peak. 3:30 Texas time. There's a full green preliminary, Ttime versus Andre, winner versus Dan V. Then there's a Das Masters Red, 2.5 hours after that starts. It's going to be Miles Zar Jordan, I think, making his debut in Das Masters versus the winner of that versus Tommy NTG. That should be fun. We got another 1 a one-off here. Blue Knight versus Wallband Canadians. So that is Friday here in the States. Saturday, those are the two matches, 11 a.m., 9 p.m. I wouldn't be surprised if another one gets added. JDH versus Vance. That sounds like JD Vance. Oh my God. I'm scared now. So that's going to be a Das Masters 1, JDH versus Vance, winner versus Nenu. Then a Masters, Chef O versus AV Geek, winner versus Miles. And then there's more on Sunday. There's like more. There's like way more. So check your local listings. Make sure you check out Discord. We got the event calendar, should be up to date, at least as of 2 hours ago. YouTube Live, right? Set up notifications. Twitch schedule is there, should be up to date. So that is amazing. I want to thank everybody who supported us during this stream, including CatKit and Tacnerus for gifting merch to the channel, and Zempro and Katsugiri with buying backward CTM shirts. Kip Duran with a $5 super chat. Appreciate that. Cousin Avi gifted, I think, 11 subs to the channel. Appreciate that. Bland with the tier 1 sub. Gwafey with the prime sub. Appreciate all the support. I think, do the credits work? Oh yeah, the credits work. Look at that. Let's see if these work. Oh, we had a YouTube follower. That's Joel. These are all the gifted subs. These are the recipients, basically. Wowies. Super chats, Kip, Raid, Classic Tetris League, and Tetris. All right, I like these little credits. I do like that. And of course, thanks to our patrons. You got a mailing going out in the morning. Big stack of envelopes here. With all your names and addresses on it. Oh my God. Here, let's show your names and addresses. All right, now. All right, sticker and double sticker club level members and community level members. Thank you for your patronage on Patreon. Also, thanks to our Mega Masters level supporter, Scott Gray 76, K9 watching Tetris Tacnerus, Masters level supporter, Corporal 381 shall be satisfied. Bracket sponsor supporters, Troy Dan, Kim MJ in the window, Rogue Potato, Cat 91, McMonkey. Also want to thank those of you. Oh, jeez, you guys are ridiculous. Thanks to those of you who contributed to the prize pool, including Rogue Potato contributed $6.10 to get us to $69.69. Said someone has to. Do they have to? Do they really have to? Anyway, Cousin Avi came in with $31. Rogue Potato with $12.34 plus $6.10. Also, Susie B64 says, hi, Vandy. If I missed that during the stream, I apologize, but thank you. Also, Whoops with the $5 as well. 29 more codes to do, guys. So anyway, all right, that's enough for today. We will see you tomorrow in about 12 hours. I don't know, about 15 and a half hours, something like that. Okay, everybody, have a beautiful day. YouTube, you are dismissed. Thanks for hanging out. End stream. Bye-bye. Twitch, we're going to find a